Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Rise and Fall, continues with our Cree playthrough here. We've taken some more from our buddy. This is gonna flip over in 2 turns. He was willing to give us like a peace offering where he would give a city before. I wonder if we could still get him to give us a city and a thing. If we can get him to give us like Vilnius, that'd be pretty good. Let's see. So he's willing to make peace. He was offering us before. He was offering us this. He doesn't like that, but Vilnius here. He's not against it. What would you want here? 1,300 gold, dude. 1,300 gold gets us Vilnius, which is a. Hold on, let's take a look at this real quick. So we're losing 14 loyalty per turn. This is a size 14. If we do a fair trade, does that helps us out tremendously over here. We might be able to turn this baby around. Let's see. I mean, long term probably not, but at least in this case where we're about to lose that city again. Let's see if we can do this here. All right, let's make peace with Cyrus here. We get era score for such a thing. Keep the city here. Alright, rebellion in 9 turns. It says falling 14, but we haven't seen how this is actually going to be impacted over here. Get me entertainment. Let's see. Wait, what is this? Oh, Sparta has entertainment. Sparta, bread and circuses. Stat. We can turn this baby around. And then let's build another one just to have some fun here. We will put our entertainment, not on a hill, probably out here. Let's just put it here. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. We're no longer at war, which is bad for our king. Our king needs to be able to be at war. He loves it. Mufasa loves it. But we've got a couple new good cities. If we can maintain this via entertainment complex loving, I'm okay with that. So who do we really need to mess with? And I think it's somebody that I think it's the, yeah, the Khmer. Oh, they're so close. We don't even know where they are, other than we've seen this city, but obviously that's not their hometown, so. The game is nearly lost, but we will try to establish ourselves in some manner here. If we were gonna go after anybody, I feel like Brazil is the one that's most isolated from the rest of the world, if I remember correctly, like as far as deals go. No, he's allies with everybody as well. Maybe not. Okay. I thought he was not allied with the group, that whole group back there, but apparently I was wrong. It happens. Oh, I ordered a new CPU fan for my computer, and in the process, so it's been making noise for a long time, and it's finally gotten to the point where it just like constantly makes noise, and it's actually driving me insane. So I got something to try to fix it. I took it apart and tried to clean it out and everything, but it just wants to make noise now. It spins. It's doing fan things, but we gotta deal with that properly. All right, we are losing loyalty down here. We haven't moved the governor in place here, so we should do that. Can we move your governor? We can. So let's move you down here. So we're establishing some loyalty here. which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's a thing we haven't been able to say in quite some time. Let's get a couple builders out here. So we need to continue to put out military. We have no real chance of stopping him if he wants to finish that project. The Khmer. But, you know, we'll do what we can. We'll keep going. We'll try our best here to make something happen. If possible. Why can't I put my unique? Oh, because there's no appropriate resource type next to it. That's right. Okay. Understood. Understood. Alright, so we're not at war with anybody, so that means we are not really able to advance the agenda of our man Mufasa here. So we need to try to correct that. How are we going to do that? We're going to have to declare war against somebody. I thought it was Brazil. It might still be Brazil. Can we get religion back over here to get some sort of crusade boni? Full loyalty, rebellion. But I don't know. If we get this up and we run bread and circuses here, then we should be good there. We will have fixed our loyalty woes down here, at least for the time being. Which is cool. Loyalty woes. Whoa. This mine always makes me think it's broken here. I don't know, it's just this shadow right here. It looks like busted smoke animation to me. Alright, he was going up here to place the city down. We're gonna have a little city here. Now, aren't we? We are. Dude, the news feed, jet bombers and alliances and Jadviga, we're sorry we stole from you. We'll go steal from somebody else. We must liberate Armagh from him. You know what? We could do this. We could liberate this. We have to go up against that gentleman anyway. We have the power and the technology. Not really. Sort of. It's happening. Our king needs a battle. Turn on foot, please. I never want to risk the other methods, and I don't know if that's the right or wrong thing to do, but it feels right. I always try to take the lowest risk thing when it comes to the spies, because the pay... Like, the downside of a bad thing happening to your spy is almost always that they die or are captured. So, like, it seems like the risk-reward is just right out the thing there. Like, it's too risky to do anything to buy yourself some time. I don't know if I'm correct in that. And I'm not, like, a risk-averse person in general. So... you have to think that that means that the trade-off there is pretty bad. If a person like me is not willing to gamble on it, then, you know, maybe maybe that's design that should be tweaked. I don't know. How many of you, like, will risk, like, lower percent stuff on the spies because you think that, you know, you need to get that thing done? Because for me, I don't think you will generally ever see me do it unless I'm like trying to sabotage the space program right at the end to stop somebody from making it. It's just like, it's not something that I do. And so I'd be interested to know like what your guys' behavior is in that case. Cause it just seems like, I don't know, to me it's the right thing to do is just to take like the highest chance success things. And as far as these spies are going, like I probably should have them doing other stuff, but we were just trying to keep the game, the financial situation going strong. So that's why I was doing just always stealing gold. But I usually, I mean, if you've watched my stuff, I usually start by like establishing the thing and then stealing gold because it's the highest chance of success, which gets you a level, which makes you better at stealing or whatever. Just losing a spy is so devastating. I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those things where I feel like maybe
shining brightly, then
maybe they could have tweaked that a little bit. So Jadviga's joining us in this emergency. We're gonna be able to get oil on our own soon. We're getting it from probably, I think, Jadviga right now, if I remember correctly. How did this get destroyed? Was this just been destroyed for a while and I didn't realize it? That's probably the case. You have to think that that's the case. I mean, you don't have to, but it's probably the correct thing to do. Probably the right thing to do in the grand scheme of things. Alright, buddy, you hop in here and hold down this fort for our loyalty. So yeah, we need this to finish so that we can get more bread and circuses going out to help out Sparta. How far away are we from getting a, maybe getting an entertainment thing here? What size are you? You're size 1. We're very far away from that. Okay. Fair enough. I am hyped about the expansion. I assume many of you are as well. Less than 2 weeks away. Gonna give me all sorts of new things to learn and try to get better at. Make the, like, refresh the game a little bit. It's a good time. It's a good time to be a Civ player. At least as far as I'm concerned. Hello, my friend. Would you like to meet my tank army? Because they're coming for you. We could have Scar come out here and help too. Hey Scar, would you like to join us? It's good times out here, brother. Good times, brother. Brother. Alright. Let's see. Did we never learned how to go in the water. We are just brilliant. We're gonna make offshore drilling things, but our units are too scared to go in the water. It's like that group in Game of Thrones. The barbarian horde. They don't want to cross the water either. Alright, brother. Let's see. Let's have you scout a little bit so that you can get in there and help. Yep. Mufasa. Doing just beautiful, beautiful things here. Okay, let's go ahead and pillage this for health. We need more friends here. Join us. Excuse me. Join us. You already attacked. attack him. Can we get you out of range? We can't. We have enough faith to purchase something. Let's go ahead and get another apostle in the mix over here. There's some Aztec apostles doing things here. Also, a Mapuche. I think we can take this. If we can't, that's pretty sad, to be honest. I think we've got it. Oh!
Nothing on this earth lasts.
You dare attack our king! You dare. You know what? You gotta go back. Turn into a spec ops. Your brother, though, he can just come over here and attack. We've now got it surrounded. We have you partially surrounded, sir. We're gonna take it down. Okay, this is the point at which I think we go back and we actually get industrialization. Oh. Yes, and then that'll let people go in the water, too. Oh, it's only the year 1896, my friends, and we haven't learned how to send units into the ocean. All right, let's get a supply convoy over here. Can we buy a supply convoy? I feel like that'll just 1,800. Good lord, that's a lot of money. I think it's probably worth having around, but not here. Let's instead, I don't know. That's fine. You work on that. You do you. Get you the pilgrim bonus, and you will run past our what is this thing called? The Eye of the Sahara? Yeah. Alright, join me in glorious battle. You will go to Lion King Valhalla if you die, and everyone will adore you. Alright, where are we going? Where are we dropping, boys? Where are we dropping? How about Rio? We got a good view of the map now. What gave us this view of the map? We didn't ally with anybody. We didn't launch a satellite. I don't actually know what gave us all that vision at some point. I remember it happening, I just don't know what triggered that. What gave us that thing? Was it the emergency? Was it going into the emergency that gave us all this vision? Because are we temporarily allied with her? Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay. It's a temp... Scar!
Remember that politics, colonialism,
they killed you,
imperialism, and war
my brother!
also originate.
I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for yelling there, but Scar died, guys. Scar died. That's not cool. He deserved better than that. Mufasa. It's dangerous out there, my dude. And you have to avenge your brother at some point, but for now, you must remain amongst the living. Or is it among the living? Either way, you know what you have to do. You have to live. You must live and thrive. So also, Scar didn't have like the +20 bonus that Mufasa did, so he was kind of a sitting duck out there. That was my bad, everybody. My bad. I'm sorry, Scar. To be fair, it was my fault. My fault. This game's been silly. So as far as things go, like, I feel like I've had a 50-50 chance of just having like a pretty rough encounter when I start like this. So, and what I mean by starting like this is a game in which I chased a religion at the beginning to go for Crusade, and that, I feel like that gambit has paid off half the time. Because, well, we had Lion-O before, and I think that one worked for us. We had Jadviga with Crusade. That worked out for us eventually. It may not have, like, it was kind of rough to start, I think. And now we have this. Excuse me, can we convert? We can begin the conversion process. Can we get a farm here for our boy? We can. We have you almost surrounded, but not quite. Not quite there yet. But yeah, so, like, I think in those games, and the original Norway game that I think we lost, I believe we also went directly for a religion at the beginning. I feel like if I'm going for a religious game where I'm trying to conquer or whatever, that, yeah, it's like a 50-50 shot of that paying off for us from my previous games. So that's a strategy that has not really paid off for me very well. I do love when Crusade works really well for us, though. It's a fun one to go for, but yeah, like, going straight... when I go straight for religion, I give up a lot at the beginning, and it really slows me down. So in general, I would think that that's just something that my strategies are weak at right now. Obviously, the challenge made it different too. But that's why you take on a challenge like that. That's why we have our Warrior King trying to level up over here before the game ends. I'd like to max him out, but I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to before the end of the game here. Just based on the state of things. We circumnavigated the globe. It sounds like a lie, but they claim I did it. Not gonna argue. Can you? Wait, you can attack from that range now. I didn't realize Spec Ops had a 2 attack range. I never used Spec Ops. Our boy is glorious. Mufasa, you're so good. He's so good. Let's see if we can take this from this angle. Oh, so close. So close. You've got a jet bomb. Please don't kill Mufasa. Whatever you do, I beg of you, don't kill Mufasa. He deserves better than that. He really does. Jadviga. Don't be so mean to me. I'm trying, Jadviga. We've tried to do the devout thing. And it, you know, Obviously, there's been some mistakes along the way, but we've been trying. We've been trying to follow the word of the Lion King. You think I'm a warmonger? What would make you believe such a thing? Alright, sir. You did an excellent job down there. Head back. Let your king walk in here. And he can attack this boy. Oh, you didn't need to stand right next to him. He did anyway, because that's just his prerogative. You don't tell our king what to do. But he has helped liberate Armagh. Which we're very pleased with. We're gonna get some dollar bills, y'all. Give me money, please. What's your... Ooh. He needs... I really need to get him the, I can't afford to, like, switch away from the loyalty thing right now. I really want to get him the double experience thing if I can still get that. But I'd have to take national identity away or wars. I just don't feel like I can. That's just the sad state of affairs. All right, my friends. We will not accept your demands. You need oil. We had to pay the iron price for our oil. We had to go tech hard for that. Same with you, Brazil. You have to earn it on your own. All of you. Earn the oil on your own. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, which is just an impossible task. But you gotta do that anyway.
Not all who wander.
We get more money from our envoys. So let's see here. Give me more money, please. We work this amber already, right? No, we don't. We don't work that amber. Well, we'll go handle that then. All right, we need you to finish up production here. Because we're going to have a hard time with some real walls over here. Heal up. That was an easy emergency. I'm glad they threw us a softball there. Mufasa needed some guidance here. Especially since I was looking for what to do next. The game just was like, here's something you could do. And I appreciate that. No! Mufasa didn't make it to the next level.
From the dust to which our civilization...
Oh, but our struggle has ended in a loss like we were sure it was going to be a game or just episodes ago.
We wonder if one will rise.
Mufasa did pretty well though. He was making good advances. So I was defeated by the Warrior King challenge, everybody. At least for this one. The Khmer won a science victory, as we were pretty sure they would. I had some fun with it, though. I hope you guys had fun watching me struggle here. I learned some things about my own playstyle that I'm like, yeah. Like, if there's ever a game where I start and I say, let's do a religious domination thing, you just sit back and you watch the You watch everything just get set on fire. Because it's like a 50% chance of failure. At least so far. I guess it was like a 66. Wait, no. How many? Yeah, it's worse now. It's like now it's like a 40% success rate. So, ooh, it's going downhill. Religious domination for Omega Alden, not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Our score is pitiful. Nero, a man who is always ready to believe what is told him, will never do well. Fair enough. Culture per turn. Tamar was just... I'm surprised she didn't win because she just had insane stuff. Let's take a look at how she was doing throughout this whole thing. Tamar, culture. Era score. Jadwiga was doing better, but Tamar was number 2. Faith per turn. Jadwiga was just off the charts. I mean, which is impossible. She's topping the charts. Gold balance. Again, Tamar. I mean, we were stealing a bunch of money from her. I doubt that has anything to do with that steep decline. She just dumped it all into something. Science per turn. So, her and the Khmer here pretty much followed the same trajectory here of science per turn. Score per turn, she was on top at the end. Jadwiga had a nice trajectory here. She was doing good things. I'm proud of her. I'm surprised one of the ladies didn't take this one, honestly. Like, they seemed like they were in it to win it. Once again, Jadwiga, Tamar, total buildings constructed. They were just brutal out there. They were getting stuff done. I'm not even looking at mine. Just ignore it. Just be like, no, Poundmaker, you don't get to exist on here. It's I really didn't even look at where my lines were. I was just admiring Jadwiga and Tamar's success. Cause that's what you gotta do here. Total cities captured. This is just me taking back the same cities over and over again. It's something. We topped the chart. We topped the chart. She got the most cities founded. Cyrus lost the most cities. I lost the second most amount of cities. I guess they count like a loyalty loss as a city lost. Total districts. So, yeah. How did Tamar not win this one? What was the AI doing? I know they were building a bunch of military, so maybe she may have been bent on like world domination and just couldn't get anything going there. But yeah, she just felt like she was doing it. She was doing good things. Governor title. Yeah, she's on an unstoppable killing machine, but she was stopped by someone else's science, so. So much for her being unstoppable there. Total number of combats. Jadwiga out-combated us. And so did Lautaro. We were holding close, though. Religions founded. I'm not even going to click on that one this time. You don't even deserve to be mentioned on here. Total units killed. I killed a lot of units. Total units lost. Oh! I thought I mean, I lost a significant amount of units here. But as far as overall game, like, Jadwiga, that was devastating for you. War declarations received. People were really mad at him. They were mad at me, too. Oh, but that's it for this one, guys. I really appreciate the challenges and everything like this. I think before the expansion comes out, I'm going to try to squeeze in another game here. Probably without a challenge, just to try to have a... I don't know, just to try to recover from how brutal this was. it was a lot of fun. I'm surprised I mean, Mufasa, he was handling himself. I just, I couldn't make any real progress when I needed to. There are points in like a domination thing where I feel like you have to be able to get some forward progress, and really it was the Dark Ages, I think, that were killing us there, because every time we'd make any forward progress, we'd get hit with a Dark Age, or they'd have a Golden Age, and loyalty would be a problem, so we could never make any forward progress. So it was about like halfway into the turns, probably somewhere in the 160 range, where that started to become a real struggle for us. It is what it is, but it was fun regardless. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Let me know what you want to see coming up. Specifically with the expansion coming out. I don't know who you guys want to see first or anything like that. I had ideas on what I wanted to see, but it feels like every time I look at the guys, I want to change. Still topping the charts for me is Mansa Musa. He seems like a very interesting one. Playing as Canada also sounds pretty cool. I mean, they all sound cool to me, so it's going to be a jolly old time. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. I hope to see you guys on the next one. I will catch you guys later.